Good morning. I am going to post this eyeshadow, I'm not going to say tutorial because I'm not at all tutorial giving worthy, but I wanted to show off one of the new eyeshadow palettes that I love, Live doesn't always have like, you're watching stuff. Live doesn't always have the best like quality on their videos. So I want this one, I want you to be able to see the colors a little bit better quality than a live video would. Now here comes the baby. Hi. You were just so happy a second. Yeah. We'll try, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, come here. So there are three. Say hi. No, can't have makeup. Can't have makeup. There are three. Oh, you are poopy.
I told you.
Ugh. Okay, let's try that again. Paper changed. Puffs on high chair. Okay, anyway. 3 new palettes, new eyeshadow palettes. This is the Glam Up, which I like this one because these are shades that I would use. These shades, I'm not adventurous in my makeup. I am not super glam, but if you are and you can express yourself through some colorful eyeshadow, then check out the other two, Wanderlust and Iconic. Those have more shades that are bolder, more colorful, but this is the Glam Up, and they are much more neutral. There's 4, as you can see, that have a shimmer to them, and then the other ones are matte. And it covers the spectrum. We've got super bright light shade, and then a shimmery light shade, and then all the way down here to noir. So it's black. Anybody want a dog? I'll give you 2 for 1 deal. Anyway, so you can, with this one palette, you can go, normal, neutral, natural looking, all the way to smoky eye, intense. I do not have the eyeshadow primer. What I use instead is either the VFX primer, which this is for oily skin. I hate these dogs. Take 3. Hear that? Sweet angels. Man's best friend. Precious. Such a joy to my life. Anyway, primer. The VFX Strobe. This one's not Strobe. Strobe is in a purple tube, and that one's for dry skin. That one's creamy. This is the silver tube. This one is for oily skin, and this one's a gel. I love this stuff. You can also use concealer as an eyeshadow primer, which is what I'm going to do today. And I learned recently to do your eyeshadow first. I've never done this until recently. A couple friends of mine do it. Eyeshadow first, so that when it falls out onto your cheekbones, you can go in with your foundation and all that stuff and clean it up. I had always done foundation first because I guess I'd get it all on my eyebrows, and it just made sense to me to do eyes last and get it out of your eyebrows. Anyway, so that's concealer. That's the liquid concealer, and I love how the liquid concealer, like, all I'm doing is tapping and it smudges. It smudges very easily. Like, you don't have to wipe it to get it to blend in. You just tap. Anyway, okay, so got that going. Who wants to bet what's next? What's going to happen next to prevent me from just making a quick little eyeshadow video? Okay, so that I'm using is full coverage. I love it. You can build it up. You can see I've got this one little dark spot right here. I would I would normally put another little layer right there, but I'm really excited. I'm using the Lumi Radiant Serum on that spot and some of these little dark spots here that you can see. And so that's super exciting. People are, their skin looks amazing just after like 2 weeks. Anyway, okay, so primer. If you don't have primer, use liquid concealer. Okay, so now that's on, and that's gonna help your eyeshadow grip on and grab. And it's all about blending, at least for the look I want. If you're going bold, you do you. But I want it to look like I have makeup on, but not like I have makeup on. So blending softness. You want a fluffy, round brush to do that with. This one is circular, it is not flattened. It is very soft and fluffy. This is a Farmasi brush. Love this double brush. You can also, get the e.l.f. ones or Amazon ones. This is another round one, round and fluffy, but if you look at the contrast, its fibers, they tend to come out, which is a little annoying, but anyway, none of my Farmasi fibers are coming out, but it is what it is. So then here is a fluffy one, but it is flattened a little bit. So this one will be good to blend a specific, you want more puffs? To blend like your crease. So then you still want your crease defined, but you want it soft, obviously. So you kind of go half and half. It's flattened, but it's still fluffy. So anyway, let's start with what we call the mid-tone. And that one's going to go just under your eyebrow and to your crease. Now I have hooded eyes, so when I open my eyes, I've got this extra skin that covers up a lot of my lid. There are certain little tricks you can do to, give the illusion that, this is higher up. What are you trying to grab? What are you trying to grab? Something. He says it's about time Mommy stops making the video again. Here, do you want my phone case? You certainly may. Chew on that phone case. Whatever. Okay, so for today, I might do a little bit crazy. I'm going to run some errands. I am going to do my mid-tone as... I'm deciding between Dusty Rose and Taupe. Dusty Rose is pinker, obviously, and Taupe's a little browner. My skin tone, my season, I am a soft summer. Okay, we're good. I need grayer tones. I don't have a lot of contrast in my features. Dusty colors. Not warm, I'm cool, so I don't want orangey things. No neon, none of that stuff. I'm gonna go with the Dusty Rose today. So I'm going to get Dusty Rose. That mirror didn't show y'all that I'm wearing pants. Okay, so then we're gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna actually, because of the lag in the video, I'm gonna use the mirror that comes with the palette. There we go. And I'm gonna go back and forth up to just under my eyebrow bone. Back and forth. I want it to look somewhat natural. Okay, there is mid-tone Dusty Rose. This kind of sets the table. Okay, let's do this. Let's see, how can I do that? Here we go. And this is when you see that you really need to go get your eyebrows done. Back and forth. Hope y'all can't see how bad I need to get my eyebrows done. Okay. There. Okay. Mid-tone. Now I'm gonna knock everything off like that. And I'm gonna get that flatter fluffy brush. That's fuzzies on it. And I'm going to pick up a color to work into the crease. Now, like I said, I have hooded eyes, so I am going to, like my crease, let's see, it's right there. That's really low down. I don't want it to look that low down. I want it to higher up. So I'm going to start my shadow higher than my natural crease because I want my crease to appear higher. So we're going to create the shadow just above my natural crease. And for that, I use Dusty Rose. I am going to try Enfuego. I'm going to try this one. Let's just see. Normally I would go with that one because it's grayer, but I'm gonna go crazy today. And picking up just a little bit because I'm not quite sure what this will do on me. And again, like, look, you can see, use my hair as contrast. You can kind of see the, there it goes. Yes.
Guess
What?
Did you know I was singing a song in the bathroom?
Oh, you were singing a song in the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
How many makeup videos are you making?
I don't know how many it's gonna take me.
50, 100.
Mm-hmm.
You're flood.
Okay. Back to the crease, the Enfuego. I might get through this. So flat-ish, but fluffy still to do our crease. I don't know what this is gonna look like on me, but at the rate this is going, oh, who cares? So back and forth, pressing it into my crease with an emphasis on my brow bone, not down, up. I like this color. I'm surprised. I like this color. I was expecting it to be totally wacko and not what I would normally do, but I like it. Okay, now I am not pulling it all the way over here. Some people might. I'm just not going to do that. When you're in doubt, just do a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. If you're okay with that and you want to see it, go a little bit more. But just when you're doing something new, just a little bit at a time. I like this so far, and you saw I only did a couple swipes, and that's super, pigmented, which isn't surprising because Farmasi is super pigmented. Okay, so just for the sake of fun and seeing what happens, I'm going to kind of focus on this outer bit more. And this is where I could totally screw it up because I'm totally happy with how it looks right now, but just bringing it out. My gosh, my eyebrows look terrible. Okay, I really like that. I do. That's Enfuego in my crease, and Dusty Rose is my kind of base mid-tone. Okay, now without picking up more, let's just see how, let's see if I can do this, how much is still on there for my left eye. Back and forth in the crease, but pressing up to my brow bone. Okay, let's compare. Okay, I still need to pick up a little bit more, but you can see, it's still there. A lot more natural, a lot more subdued. But I'm going for it today. Okay, I just picked up a tiny little dab because I obviously already had some on here. All right, back and forth. Remember to do your crease. You want a fluffy but flat brush. Okay, how's that looking? Pretty good. I'm gonna blend it out. See, that line's a little bit harsh still. There's more of a defined line on that side. So this one needs more blending, more back and forth. And because I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna knock this brush clean because I don't wanna add more. I just wanna blend it softer. This thing is in my way, but I need it here. Back and forth in the crease, but pressing up. Okay. Good enough. Okay, so now, dusting that off, I am going to get this other round fluffy brush that's kind of falling apart. And, did you drop your chewing thing? You tried to pull my phone down, didn't you? Here, chew on that. Okay, so now, I keep banging the table. We're gonna go for the lighter color, almost highlight. And I'm gonna do that on my brow bone and here. And I'm trying to decide between Gold Tail and Nefertiti. Gold Tail is a little more yellow to it. And like I said, I'm not a warm complected person, so I don't think I'm gonna go with Gold Tail. I'm gonna try Nefertiti. It looks a little like a brown gold. It looks a little cooler. If I had to pick one that was hot and one that was cold, this would be warmer and this would be cooler. So I'm gonna dab just a little bit And I'm gonna do here first, because let's see what happens here. Just in case it's not what I think it is. Okay, so it's just a little shimmer. It is a little bit, I would say it's got some pink in it. I think it goes really nicely with the In Fuego that I picked. I think it kind of picks up some of the pink that's in the In Fuego, but it still is shiny and reflective, so it's brightening. Okay, see? See that that's a little shiny? Okay, Nefertiti. And we're gonna listen to some Sonic dance videos now. Okay, so that just goes on here. Now I did try the cut crease method. I get it, I see how it works. I'd probably try it again, but it didn't sell me on that's what I'm gonna do from now on. But got that on the lid. Okay. Now I don't think, so I've tried it on here and I don't think that's what I want up here, because this one you really want just to be highlighted. So for that, whoa, for that, I'm gonna go to one of the monos. I'm gonna wipe that clean. The mono eyeshadow. Now here's what this thing is. This is like a little recipe stand, but I have turned it into my magnetic makeup board. Let me turn it around. So this is blush, this is eyebrow powder, and these two are shadows. Now, they all are in the same packaging. And so I can't tell what they are unless I turn it over and read on the back, and that was getting annoying. And I did this before a long time ago with like my Maybelline makeup just for fun, but I broke the lids off and hot glued magnets, and now I've got the cutest little magnet. And I would love if this said Farmasi Fresh, and I'm still thinking about like maybe like writing it in there just to be funny. But you know. Okay, so that is here, and I love these two eyeshadows. Ooh, lordy, which ones are they? Because I covered them up. This one's number 10, and this one, ooh, I think is 13. I tried to put the magnets where it didn't cover. I think it's Baby Cakes and Vanilla Dust. I will double check that. But they're both shimmery. This one is more of like what I would use as a top coat. Like I had some from Ulta once that was really pretty. This is pretty much that. It's just a shimmery, it's not a lot of color. So if you just want to give a little glow, a little color, I would put this, what I think is Vanilla Dust. Number 10 in the mono shadow, number 10. But this one has a little bit of pigment to it. This one's got a little bit of color. So I'm gonna use this one up here. And I'm gonna go back to my good Farmasi fluffy brush. I'm just gonna get some of that. And put that right under, and that's gonna catch the light coming down. It's all about optical illusions with makeup, isn't it? Right there. Yes, sir.
Can I try to watch the song with me? See?
Prime isn't working. We'll give it a second to load.
It takes a long time.
First world problems. There it goes. See?
Oh.
Sudden link
That's
problems.
a bad one.
Okay, so that is eyeshadow. I haven't done it with these colors before, but okay, so here's the finished face. I'm gonna do my lips now. I'm using the 201 lip liner. And once again, I'm gonna use my mirror to do it. I just went live. As you can imagine, the shenanigans that my children put me through. Didn't disappoint. Another poopy diaper. 2 poopy diapers in one makeup video. I think I deserve like a new Ray Dunn mug for that, right? When in doubt when choosing a lip liner, go with something that's as close to your natural lip color as possible. Oh, I got a baby on my hip. Oh yeah. He's probably gonna pull the charger cable. Let's move that before he reaches it. Can you even see? I'm not even paying attention here. There. Okay, now you can use a lip primer, Oliver Rose. If you want, you can also fill it in with your pencil, and that will also be a really good primer as well. But I'm not going to do that. And the color I'm going to use, I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. I'll double check that. Oh, that was his mouth on my leg. Nobody's over here being rude. We're gonna go a little bold. Nope, we're not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use Country Rose in the BB matte lipstick. Nope, this isn't it. It's like, wait a minute, what am I saying? That was pure nude, not using that one. Country Rose. It's a real pretty natural color. I always end up collecting a lot of lipsticks, and I rarely wear them because my husband doesn't want to kiss me if I have lipstick on. When I tell him I'm wearing the matte liquid lipstick that doesn't come off, then that's okay. But he never wants to get lipstick on, so don't wear it often. Okay. Always do that so it doesn't go on your teeth. And ta-da. Not bad for some experimenting. Gonna get my hair put up, and we're gonna go run some errands, and that's my day. I hope you have a good one.